It is the Chargers Club Final powered by McDonald's. Madden Elite and Suspect duking it out for the right to compete for the largest ever prize pool, $750,000 in that Madden Club Championship in January. Let's start off with Elite. Get to know him a little better. Daniel Palomino, 25 years old, from Chula Vista, California. The Chargers Club champion last year, and we mentioned TD. Big win for him last year, taking down the GOAT in Madden, Problem Right.
Yeah, Madden Elite, super nice kid, super humble kid, man. It was a big win for him last year to take home that Chargers Club championship. We'll see if he can defend it. You see he's going to be in that offensive playbook, the Carolina Panthers. It's a very popular playbook here in Madden 21.
Yes, these guys set their audibles for Madden Elite. His player to watch, one of the players that I think has been on every roster we've seen so far, Stephon Diggs, putting on not only double me, but outside apprentice.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a lot of Stephon Diggs, but we haven't seen a lot of the outside apprentice, and that's what really stands out to me because he's going to be able to create some extra hot routes on the outside. You usually see it in the slot with that slot apprentice, but the outside, he can move them around to either side as well, so it is a versatile ability.
Well, he's going to have to go through a veteran of the Madden game. Let's get to know Suspect a little better. Looking to become the Chargers Club champion. Tony Powell, 30 years old, from the Chicagoland area. The Madden 1949ers Club champion. TD, you mentioned that he has experience not only in the clubs, but in winning a club.
Yeah, this guy's been around a long time. I'm telling you, 10 years in the game. He's played them all. He's been in a lot of big games. And the thing that stands out to me is that Detroit Lions offensive playbook. We have not seen that all year from a competitive player from what I know. So really interesting to see what kind of formations he's going to bring out.
For Suspect, when he talked about his key player, he talked about the offensive side of the ball. Darren Waller's been on a lot of teams. Tight end apprentice, no surprise, but how about that red zone threat?
Yeah, he told us that his main guy was that Darren Waller at tight end. He actually has 2 tight ends with red zone threat, which is very interesting. We won't see a lot of that. But yeah, that tight end route apprentice is going to be huge for him because you can put him on all different routes, like a crossing route, a post, a corner route. So Darren Waller, look out for him within Suspect's offense.
I wonder if you guys at home are ready for some Madden action. It's been a little bit. We've had a little bit of a hiatus here, but good things come to those who wait, and you guys have been awesome out there in Twitch, YouTube, and our various streaming platforms. By the way, can we mention for one moment, Tyler Davis, Madden Elite, he's got some awesome guitars up on the wall behind him.
Yeah, man, it looks so cool. He's a huge guitar guy. He loves it. It was cool talking to him about it. But yeah, you can see him hanging down there in his background. It's a pretty dope looking background. And then you see Suspect up there. You know, he's got the pretty plain background. You know, he probably doesn't have a lot of time to set up his background, you know, having a child. But yeah, Madden Elite is so cool. He's got the Derwin James jersey. So these guys are ready to go. I'm ready to go. We finally got some Madden. We've had a little break. I'm fired up.
Speaking of Derwin James, don't forget, if you haven't had enough fun tonight, we got Derwin James versus the World presented by Oakley coming up. So, you know, you can check out DJ. For Madden, I love that his fun fact about himself wasn't that he just plays guitar. It's that he shreds on guitar.
You love to see that confidence. And here we go. You see Madden Elite in this Carolina playbook. I asked him if he's going to use mainly 2 tight ends, but he says he's going to mix it up. He's going to go 2 tight ends, 3 receivers, 2 running backs. He's going to do all different types of stuff out of that Carolina bunch.
No need to mix up, though. The gunslinger at the helm. That is, of course, the legend Brett Favre. 71,000 yards in his career. His shoulder's got to be sore at this point.
Oh yeah, man, but he's got time to do the Gene commercials.
He's a Wrangler man. Is
The
it Wrangler or
man.
Levi?
I think it's Wrangler. Yeah, I think it's Wrangler.
Pretty sure it's Wrangler. Second down and 3. And Madden Elite will go into the I formation. Give it to that man, Reggie Bush. You're not going to see over the next couple of weeks as we whittle down 64-32. You're not going to see a lot of variance when it comes to running backs here in this full MUT mode. It's going to be a lot of Reggie Bush.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Very interesting there. Madden Elite actually went from shotgun bunch down to I-form tight. So he had 2 running backs, 2 tight ends, and only 1 receiver in his bunch, audible down. So he's going to mix it up a lot here. Big 3rd and 1. Looks like he's passing.
3 wide.
Yeah, so he's mixing it up a lot, making it very difficult for the defense to react.
3rd down, Favre. I don't know if he has somebody. He finally finds Diggs late with the catch, and he'll pick up the 1st down. Give him 11 on 3rd and 1.
That was actually phenomenal defense by Suspect. You know, the thing is that gunslinger, if there was no gunslinger on his quarterback right there, that's probably a pick, at least a swat. That gunslinger allows it to get in there even quicker, and a nice little outside route right there. But I like the defense Suspect is playing right now. He's playing bend but don't break, tight man defense, not giving up any big plays.
First drive of the game. And the defending champ has the first down of the game. Favre hands it to Bush. Great run defense up the middle by Suspect. Bringing down Bush for a loss of 3.
Yeah, you know, we see a lot of this outside zone out of bunch. I really don't think it's that good unless you're facing like a compressed defense like a 3-4 bear. But it just seems like, you know, it's either a big play or a big play, a loss in the backfield. So it's kind of a boom or bust type of play. So 2nd and 13, staying in the bunch. Looks like he's 3 receivers again, Nick.
Took the words out of my mouth. I was literally about to say boom or bust. It's called chemistry. Nice pass left side. How about this wide receiving core he's running out there? Terry McLaurin, Stephon Diggs, and DK Metcalf. All stars currently in the game. Ultimate Team, we're so used to legends. Those are 3 legends playing right now.
Yeah, those are the 3 brightest studs in the NFL. You know, we've seen so many of these low ball curls be so effective. That seems like the meta, especially versus man-to-man with the aggressive catch. Great dot right there.
Another 3rd and short. And Madden Elite's going to use one of those timeouts. And you love to see that from a pro Madden player. Know that you can't take those timeouts in the second half. You might as well use them when you feel a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. You know, it's the first quarter, first drive. Take your time. If you see something you don't like, you know, just call timeout, get in the play that you really want, and you can see him making a lot of hot routes right here using motion.
3rd and a yard. Stepping left with Favre. He's going to take the shot. It's well covered. Can he get it there? Oh, that's swatted away at the last second. Could have gone either way. It'll end up incomplete.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was going to throw that. You know, great route combo. He had the S post that usually beats man-to-man. Then he had a motion slant, which destroys man-to-man. So it was a good route combo, but the man-to-man was a little tight. He had a little bit of a window, but a great click on, great swat right there by Suspect. And here we go, 4th and 1 now. You can kind of call anything in your playbook. I expect him to go to the air.
He does go to the air, and he almost threw it to the wrong team. Either way, it's swatted down, and Suspect gets a defensive stop to kick this game off.
Big time stop right there. That was good defense. You know, it looked like he might have had him for a second. He thought the gunslinger could probably get in there, but the hook curl did a great job right there. He's able to swat it. And now we get to see the thing that I'm most excited about is Suspect's offense. So he's in the Detroit Lions playbook. Like I said, we haven't seen this a lot. I know they have some unique plays in their bunch that aren't in any of the playbooks. I don't know if he's running that. He might be running some shotgun wide trips. So yeah, I'm excited to see what he's going to do on offense. He has that Dante Culpepper with gunslinger.
Let's see. As Suspect already shaking his head. Suspect, you haven't even run an offensive play. You can't be shaking your head already. Dante Culpepper, big number 11, 6'4", 260. And he's going to sit down. All 6'4" of him on the ground. Mathis up the middle with the sack.
Yeah, Madden Elite bringing a lot of heat. Remember, Madden Elite said he didn't know what to expect from Suspect. He had no idea what to expect. He's in that 3-3-5 wide, it looks like. And we saw a lot of success from Turbo Jeff in that, bringing heat again off the edge.
Okay.
How about more heat? How about Phoenix in July heat? Another sack, 3rd and 20.
Someone's got to alert someone. I see some screamers here on defense by Madden Elite. He's got a nice little blitz cooked up off the edge, and Suspect not able to pick it up. You see that guy coming free off the left side. He steps up in the pocket, which was good, but then the D tackles kind of cleaned it up.
3rd down and a big old country mile. 3 wide receivers to the left side. Lockett and McLaurin out there on the left side, looking for that speed.
Let's go, man.
Looking for a playmaker, looking for anyone. How about 3 offensive plays? How about 3 sacks for the defending champ?
We got a nice defensive battle here going. Great defense by Madden Elite. You see those guys coming off the edge. Right there, he goes to some coverage, only rushing 3. He's able to pick up a nice coverage sack. So getting the ball back. It's a low-scoring battle so far.
Oh, it's uncomfortably close to a blocked punt as Barkley returned this to the 18-yard line. Elite, some minor success on that last drive. T. Davis able to pick up a 1st down or 2, but end up stalling on a 4th and 1.
Yeah, Madden Elite looked good. You know, that one pass he didn't fit in there at the end, but Madden Elite always is kind of known for his bunch, not on like a super level because he does go kind of under the radar, but he's always had a good bunch. I remember playing him a few years back, and his gun bunch has been good for years, so he's very comfortable within this offense.
scoreless in this Chargers final, powered by McDonald's.
Oh,
Favre over the middle. You think Monster's sitting there right now and he's going, wait, hold on, the Chargers Club was powered by McDonald's? Hold on, maybe I need to head over to LA next year.
Hey, that nice route combo right there, by the way, by Madden Elite. He's using that S post out of the gun bunch, and he kind of motions it over. And you can usually beat man-to-man press with that, but Suspect had a lot of defenders back there, so he's able to lowball that little kind of freestyle play with Brett Favre.
1st and 10, back to work. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Favre, stepping left, low ball, money to the 44-yard line. How about another first down?
Another curl route, low ball curls, really effective versus man-to-man. He able to possession catch that, get down. And I would expect Madden Elite to kind of take this out of the first quarter. No need to rush here. You're in a good spot.
We saw in those two finals they had coming in, the two grand finals for Suspect and Elite, they were both low-scoring battles. Trust the defense. Madden Elite with the #1 scoring defense in the Chargers club. We'll go to the second quarter. We got goose eggs on the board.
Yeah, nice defensive battle. You know, like we said, Madden Elite, you know, he was first in the whole Chargers club in defense. Suspect, a savvy veteran, knows what he's doing, knows how to play defense, knows how to game manage. So kind of expected that coming in. You know, I expected an even matchup, kind of low scoring, kind of feel you get each other out. And whoever gets that first big play is really going to take advantage.
Oh, that's terrible on the stick.
Trying to get Bush going outside. Elite saying bad run stick. Suspect saying good defense. Either way, we're saying no gain.
Good defense right there, but I kind of like what Elite's doing. I like him going to that I-form tight a little bit from the bunch. You know, I think he can kind of get something, whether it be power O or like that zone weak versus the over G. So I don't hate what he's doing, but Suspect with a good stop in the backfield.
2nd and 10, Favre. All sorts of time, picked up nicely, and he'll dump this off underneath to the two-time All-American. Reggie Bush picks up 7. Another third and short.
Great adjustment, though, right there by Suspect. So he's been getting hit with those curls all game. Suspect actually adjusted his hook curls to about 5-10 yards, and you could see right there that hook curl was playing the curl route beautifully, completely bagged it. But Elite with a nice little freestyle and able to throw that drag and pick up a couple yards.
3rd down and 3. Favre waiting, looking over the top, looking for the deep play. That's picked off. That's Devin McCourty with the interception and a big defensive play for Suspect as the former Rutgers Scarlet Knight able to pick that one off.
Yeah, Devin McCourty with a huge pick, and Suspect has 3 acrobats on his defense. Madden Elite really just forced it. It looked like he had the curl route with a low ball again on the right side, and he didn't throw it. He went to the deep post, and Suspect all over it for a big pick.
State University of New Jersey stand up. Fun fact about Devin McCourty, TD, he's a 3-time Super Bowl champ. He was a 2-star recruit out of high school. He only had 1 offer. It was from Rutgers. Turned out pretty well.
Yeah, I did not know that, yeah.
Ooh,
big hit. Yeah, Devin McCourty for my New England Patriots. You know,
yeah, I knew you were gonna bring that up.
I don't even know if I want to talk about them anymore, though.
Hey, they were in a hell game with the Jets yesterday, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just I don't even know what to say.
2nd and 11. Suspect trying to find something. He's had 4 plays so far, Tyler Davis, on offense. All 4 have gone backwards.
Yeah, you know, both guys don't look great on offense. Calling a lot of timeouts here. Pretty much an ugly game right now. I'm just surprised Suspect in this wide trips. Let's see if he can kind of, you know, he needs to throw some like underneath dots a little bit, kind of work his way up the field. He's trying to go deep. He can't pick up the blitz. See what he does here on the 2nd and 11.
Culpepper stepping up. There we go. We got a forward progress. That's Julio Jones. The 11-to-11 connection, picking up 21 and a first down.
Beautiful route combo, beautiful patience. He waited for Madden Elite to bite on the post route. He's able to recognize that, hit the slant in all that space. Great dot right there by Suspect.
Now quick throw right side, well covered. Elite was hoping that the pressure would get there. He'll still lose 1.
Yeah, this is a high caliber chess match right now. You know, Elite brought the heat right there, tried to turbo rush him up the middle. Guy came off the edge, Suspect with a little quick smoke screen, but Madden Elite all over it.
2nd and 11. Step it up with Culpepper, trying to find him right side, trying to fit it between the bracket coverage. And so far, Elite is showing why he had the #1 defense in the Chargers club.
Terrible.
Yeah, you hear Suspect saying he can't guard it. I got to have more patience, and I think he's getting a little nervous about that guy coming off the edge. He just got to step up in the pocket, wait about another 2 seconds. He went with a touch pass right there. I think if he might have went with a bullet, he would have had it with that gunslinger. But another 3rd and 11 here. These guys really just kind of grinding it out right now. Let's see what he cooks up. I want to see him go back to that motion slant post combo. I don't think Elite has an answer for it, especially when he blitzes.
It's always scary throwing those bullet passes in bracket coverage. Low ball. What a dot.
Another good adjustment right there by Elite. So we saw good adjustments by Suspect. Right there, Elite had the crosser to the tight end bag, which Suspect loves. And then he tries to go to the slant. Elite was all over it. But 4th and 3, I would fully expect Suspect to go for this. And this can be a big play for Elite because if he does stop him, he'll be in great field position. So big play in the game right here on this 4th and 3.
I appreciate you guys being patient with us all night. Make sure you come back tomorrow night. NFC West in action. So many great battles, all leading up to that marquee matchup between Kiv and D. Croft in the Seahawks Club Final. It's starting at 6 o'clock Eastern Time tomorrow. How about on 4th down, dialing up a hot dot to Julio Jones.
Yeah, Suspect just keeps going back to the same concept, and Elite is kind of having trouble with it. He's either going with a crosser or a post, and then a slant coming from the backside underneath it. It's really giving Elite's zone blitz trouble.
On the left side, ooh, that one is risky. Listen, you got to risk it for the biscuit sometimes. That might have been too much risk.
Not a good read right there if you're Suspect. And Madden Elite wanted to pick right there. He was kind of in front of him, so it's hard to pick that, but that's just something you can't throw.
I need to get on the other hash, bro.
2nd down and 10.
On the other hash. I can't come in.
Your Suspect wanting to get to the left hash mark instead of being on the right. Culpepper. Looking left side for that corner route. Tight throw, and that's a dot. An absolute laser beam to get into scoring range.
Super dot right there to the sidelines on that deep corner route. Gets behind the zones. He had a streak behind it to bring all the deep zones back. He's able to fit into a nice little pocket right there. You see Suspect playing with the hash marks. And for viewers out there, using your hash marks, especially in Madden, is so important. You always want to have your receivers usually to the wide side of the field. Give yourself more space. So that's just next level IQ right there by Suspect.
One of the best ways to become a better Madden player is to watch the best in the world do it, and you'll find it here at the Final 64 of Madden 21 NFL Club Championships. 2nd and 11. Culpepper. Oh, screamer! It's Taylor Mays. He was there in no time.
There goes that man right up the gut. How many times today have we seen that turbo rush with Taylor Mays just come through the middle? That's a scary sight if you're a quarterback or if you're a player seeing that coming, because you know he's coming. You either got to throw it, and sometimes that can be a pick, or you just got to take the sack. Suspect takes the sack, and he's still in field goal range, so it doesn't hurt him too much.
Former USC Trojan, right? Down Broad Street, 30 seconds and counting in the first half. 4 Suspects, got 2 timeouts remaining, but facing a 3rd and 18. 1 timeout left for Elite. Suspect will use this entire play clock. Take this down under 20. And he's just going to hand this one off. I don't blame him just for handing this one off, TD. It almost feels like this is a game that... Would you at all be surprised if this ends up 3-0?
Yeah, great point. I think this is like a 6-3, 10-3, 13-10 type of game. I think that's a smart decision by Suspect, being the savvy veteran. He knows he's struggling on offense. He knows he's playing good defense. Run the ball, use that clock, and take your 3.
Kick is away. Barkley will take this one up to past the 20, to the 23-yard line. 7 seconds, expect just a run here.
Yeah, definitely. I would expect maybe some type of stretch, power O. Try to break something, and if not, you go into lead down 3. And we basically have it's almost like a tie at half. The second half is going to be, just like a new game. So that's exactly what I expect.
Halftime, low scoring.
All right.
Not
Sounds
that
good.
surprising, though, between these two players. We saw how good their defense is. We mentioned how good Elite has been. 3-0, a slim lead for Suspect at the half. Benefit, he's going to be getting the ball.
Yeah, I really expected this coming in. I thought it was going to be a grinded-out type of game. Both these guys are going to be very prepared, and so far we've seen that only 3-0 at halftime.
It's Big Ten football in 1942, TD. And I don't expect the second half to change at all.
Yeah, you know, and some guys will say, oh, we'd love to see high scoring, touchdown after touchdown. But look, this is high-level Madden at its finest. These guys are making adjustments on the fly. It's a grinded-out game. They're feeling each other out. I do expect second half we might see a little more some guys take chances, which can cause bigger plays. But, man, both these guys very well prepared.
Suspect, I'm wondering what his game plan is here on this drive. If he's looking for just 3, if he's looking for a touchdown, they'll find Lockett left side, gets out of bounds at 47. You got to feel like if you're Suspect, the way you're playing defense, a touchdown would be massive towards his chances.
For sure, definitely. A touchdown would be huge. Going up 2 possessions in this game, the way that's been playing, the way your defense is playing, would be huge. He's not doing bad on offense. Like he's recognizing the blitz when it's there. You know, he's pretty accurate. He's 7 for 9 right now, so he's not doing bad. It's just, you know, he can't get that big play off.
Culpepper on second and 5. Doesn't take the shot. He'll take off with Dante Culpepper. He'll slide down at the 37-yard line. Give him 10. First time we've seen Suspect utilize the mobility of the former Viking.
Yeah, that's a nice little run right there with Culpepper. Good defense again by Elite. Everything was pretty much bagged. He had to choose the playmaker instead of the quarterback. Suspect recognized it, picks up a nice little gain.
3 wide set once again for Suspect. User blitz picked up nicely. We'll look underneath. He'll find Darren Waller. You said you were interested to see what Suspect did offensively. What have you seen so far? How impressed are you by it?
Yeah, I am impressed with this offense. You know, it's very unique. He's doing a lot of the popular concepts, though, out of it. You know, motion slants with the post behind it. He's got some little drags underneath, whip routes, smoke screens. So he's doing all the popular concepts, but he's adding it to a formation we don't see often. And on that previous play, you know, with that turbo rush, if you don't get in, you know, you can give up a big play, especially over the middle of the field, and that's what we saw. Good defense, though, right here.
With this one-man rush, Dante Culpepper could put down a mattress and take a nap if he wanted to. But buckle in.
What's he gonna do?
Up. He'll throw this one away. I'm just impressed the one guy got home. You're looking at your O-line going, really, guys? You couldn't have held him for a little longer?
All that just to throw it away. He could have maybe just stood there the whole time, and the game could have ended. But I think at some point they'll kind of come in eventually. That's just how it works. But
it reminds me. I don't know about you. At my high school basketball didn't have a shot clock, so we had multiple times where a team would kill a quarter. They just sit out at the top of the key and sit there, and it's like, all right, well, I guess it's your choice.
Bro, come on now.
Woo, Reggie Bush. That didn't look like a tackle. That looked like Bill Goldberg coming in with a spear in the middle of the defense.
Big hit right there. Bill Goldberg, edge, a big spear. Nice kick right here. Perfectly accurate.
Where are my wrestling fans out there? Kick is up. It is good. How about a 6-0 lead for Suspect?
Yeah, good defense right there by Elite. That was a big hit. He almost could have got a fumble right there. It could have been a game changer, but Suspect lucky not to turn it over. Hits a big field goal. That's not that easy. He does have that clutch kicker, which helps it, but 6-0, and that's not a bad spot. He's playing good on defense now. This is pretty much the drive of the game right now for Elite. It's not over if you have to punt, but you ideally want to get some points right here.
Oh, man.
Well, let's point out it's 6-0. We are tracking the lowest points ever scored. The fewest combined points scored in a club final is 16. It's been happened twice. Manu and Duke in Madden 18, and Drini and I'm Too Much in Madden 19. Both 13-3 scores. The interesting part is this guy named, I think it's pronounced To Davis. He has the second lowest points scored in a club final twice in Madden 18 against Skimbo and in Madden 19 against K-Mac.
Wow, just goes to show you. And those are both in final. Those are both in the finals. Man, I got to work on my offense. That's terrible. Oh, I'm pissed off now.
But no, dude, come on, score some touchdowns, man.
Jeez.
On the plus side, if you combine the two scores together, it was 17-17. I mean, like you scored 17 and one. The other one you didn't quite score 17 against Skimbo, did you?
No, I did not. I don't want to talk about it. I think I scored 0 in that game.
You did. It was 17-0. Yes, sir. But he came back the next year and won 17-0. So,
hey,
not bad.
I don't know, man. I'm a defensive player. What do you want from me?
These are two defensive players right now going at it 6-0. More like a baseball game. 3rd and 16. Favre. Oh, the receiver just got clipped downfield. Two receivers crossing. The user just clips the receiver coming across, and it threw off the timing enough to force Elite into a 4th and 16. Is he gonna have to go for this one?
Oh, this is see, you know, knowing me, Nick, I can't score any points, so I'm probably punting the ball. But this is a big decision right here. 4th and 16. If he doesn't convert this is most likely the game. This is the biggest play of Madden Elite season.
You say defensive, some say offensively challenged. 4th and 16.
Let's go.
7 up with Favre, and
God
that's a laser to pick up the first down for Elite.
damn,
That was a
man.
clutch dot. As clutch of a dot as you'll see. You see Suspect is upset by it. That's a big time play in a big time moment by Madden Elite.
They'll take this all the way down. Put your 4s up in the chat. Final time tonight. We head to the 4th quarter. 6-0. Suspect with the lead. Elite on the drive.
Yeah, this is a money drive right here for Elite. 4th quarter time. $7,500 on the line. Spot in the final 32. Staying in that gun bunch.
Favre on 1st and 10. Being chased, but he will dump this off underneath. Finds Stephon Diggs, who will pick up 4. Excuse me, will pick up 2. It'll be a 2nd and 8. Can you take 3 on this drive if you're Elite?
You know, it's got to be before like 3 minutes on the clock, in my opinion. If you get under the 3-minute, 2-minute mark, unless it's like a 4th and 20, I think you got to go for it. Yeah, we'll see when it gets down into the clock, but I think you got to go for it.
2-man rush. Oh. I don't know if that was a route bouncer or playmaker. Either way, it was a first down, and Elite is at the 39-yard line. It would be a 56-yard field goal from here. But he's thinking about 7. He's thinking about taking the lead.
And we've talked about him all day, but that Reggie Bush, that's why you get that backfield master on your Reggie Bush. He's going to be able to get more contested catches. As you see there, picked up a nice first down to that Reggie Bush.
Favre on 1st and 10. Stepping up in the pocket and sitting down in the pocket. It's a big man. It's a big man. Jones with the sack.
He might have had a touchdown on the left side. He had a streak, and if he would have, he's kind of close. But if he had more room, he could have lobbed it over the top. The streak was burning his man. Oh man, that could have been a missed opportunity right there for Elite.
And Elite said this game right here, this final, this is about respect. The respect he deserves. They'll throw this one away.
He's missing tough.
3:17 to go. Can Suspect lock up for 2? Here's the weird part though. If Suspect's able to lock up, let's say he forces him into a field goal. This game far from over. The way Elite has played defense, only giving up 6 points.
Yeah, good point. You know, I've been so impressed with both these guys on defense, but Suspect on defense has looked phenomenal. His adjustments he's doing, you know, he's cross-manning, he's manning guys up. His zone sliders have been good. And decision time, Nick. 4th and 2. This is what we talked about to start the drive. What do you do? His quarterback is tired. You can see he's red. 4th and 2. Game on the line. Chargers Club Championship on the line. Oh, man, you still have time here to kick your field goal with all 3 timeouts, 3 minutes to go. But I think he's going to go for glory. Oh, I was wrong.
It looks like he's bringing out the field goal unit. He's trusting his defense. What do you think the experience is like right now? Is this one a 49-yard attempt?
Okay.
And it is up and good. 6-3 the score. What do you think the experience is like right now for the rest of the players in the AFC West, knowing they might have to match up with one of these two players in the club championships in January?
Yeah, you know, these guys look good, man, especially on defense. It's a grinded out type of game. That was a big decision by Elite. I'm not mad at the decision. I think he has confidence in the way he's played defense. He knows if he can get a stop, potentially a turnover, then he's back in business. So that was a tough call, though. You know, that really was. It's a hard decision to make, but I think he made the right one.
Put the drive together. We played a lick offense all day. Put the drive.
I don't say one first down ends the game, but one first down makes it close. Full complement of timeouts plus the 2-minute warning left for Elite, down 6-3. Dante Culpepper. He's drop back to pass. And he's got Johnson over the middle. Caught down to the 32-yard line. Picks up 9. 2nd and 1. Bold call by Suspect going with the pass play to start off this drive.
And you see when you come in with that turbo rush, you're vulnerable in the middle of the field. And so Elite came in with the turbo rush. Suspect recognized it, threw the slant right over the middle. Elite was trying to get back to it, but he wasn't back in time. And now if you're Suspect, the clock is your best friend here. 1 or 2 first downs, and you can seal this. You got to pick up this first down. If you're Elite, you got to hold the door.
Get out to Bush, picks up the first down to the 36-yard line. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 1 first down may end it. Suspect, what a great 2 plays. That is definitely going to keep Elite guessing as to what he can do defensively.
Yeah, 2 clutch plays right there. And here we go. Elite's going to have to use his timeouts now. These 3 plays will likely determine the game. Good tackle.
All right. No, I'm on the right hash. No.
He really doesn't like this right hash mark.
I was about to say the same thing, man.
Like, he really doesn't like it.
I'm trying to figure out if there's a specific route or player that he has. I'm not too sure on why he only likes the left hash. It's interesting. Maybe if he does win, I think that's a good question to ask him for sure.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of players that like playing on a hash, but they don't care which one it is.
Usually you just want the wide side.
Oh, no! Oh, the throw out of sack. It's picked up by Cromartie. Who gets up? He's for the 10-5 touchdown for the defending champ. The throw out of sack comes to bite Suspect. The champ takes the lead.
The throw out of sack might cost Suspect. Oh my goodness, what a defensive stand by Elite. A pick 6. That's the break he needs. He hasn't scored all day a touchdown, and he gets it in the most crucial moment. Wow.
I blame the right hash mark.
Just gave the game away.
Suspect can't believe what he just saw. Does have a minute 49. Full 3 timeouts. He was a first down away from sealing it. He goes to the pass play. 20/20 hindsight. It's easy to look back, TD, and question the call, but it was definitely riskier going to the pass play on 2nd down.
Yeah, I mean, with all the stuff he's saying about the hash mark, why don't you just do a run to the left, get on the left hash mark so you're comfortable. You know, you're in a manageable situation. And now here we go, though. The tides have turned. It was a Madden Elite money drive, and now we got a Suspect money drive and a huge dot.
Who else? Scary Terry. 3rd round pick, playing like a 1st round pick. Suspects in business.
Nick, this is what we've been waiting for all day. This is what we wanted all day. Down to the nitty gritty. A minute and a half to go.
It's all kicked off here in the last 2 minutes. Culpepper on 1st and 10. Looking over the middle. He's got him. That's Julio to the 38. Give him 12. Suspect watching that clock tick down, needing a touchdown.
Clutch dot after clutch dot. Nice little route over the middle right there. Again, that's his favorite route combo. He keeps going back to it. If you're Elite, you got to see that. That's all he's been going to really all game long. He's back on the right hash mark, though. Let's see if this hurts him.
Under 50 seconds to go. Culpepper, user blitz picked up. He hits a little curl route. Doesn't get into the left hash mark, but does pick up a couple yards. He will use his first time out of the second half.
I will say, Suspect has done a great job of picking up that turbo rush. He really has. He's doing a phenomenal job. He's able to throw it to a little smoke screen out there. You see, Elite doesn't want it to get beat over the top. He had an outside deep zone on the right side. The Suspect checks down to the smoke screen. But now, 44 seconds, 2 timeouts, plenty of time. But getting out of bounds would help.
And Elite will use a timeout. Didn't like how the defense was set up. Defending champ with the lead, but having to stave off one final charge by Suspect, former club champion himself. 2nd and 4, 3 wide set. Waller on the left side of the formation. Reggie Bush on the right hip of Dante Culpepper. 2-man rush as Culpepper steps left. Waiting, looking, waiting, waiting. Waiting tables, waiting for a picnic, waiting for anything. He's got all the time in the world. He can write a memoir, and he misses the pass anyways.
He had him too. Madden Elite only rushing 2 guys right there. Suspect all day. He wasted about 15 seconds right there. That was, or 12 seconds. That was kind of valuable. So now his quarterback's probably tired. He's got 2 timeouts, 30 seconds to go. Oh man, 7,500 on the line. Here we go, Nick.
Culpepper, 149 career touchdowns. Suspect's just looking for one. Culpepper, stepping left. He's throwing it up in a triple coverage. Oh, that could have been full game.
He was going for it all. Here we go.
I don't know who he was throwing that up to. I don't know many wide receivers that could come down with that one, though. 4th and 4. He needs Ford to stay alive. He needs a touchdown to win. Priority here has to be the first down. Motions over Lockett. 2-man rush once again. Stepping right. He'll find Jones. He'll pick up 5, take a big hit, but he picks up the first down. 1 timeout remaining. 25 yards from glory.
Great patience right there by Suspect. It looked like he might have had the crosser on the sideline, but he didn't force it. He waited for the playmaker up the field, and here we go. 16 seconds. Oh, man. I'm sweating. I'm not even playing.
I'm sweating, but that's just because we have like 8 lights in this room. Culpepper stepping right. In trouble. Oh, he just got that one away.
Just at the last second, he threw it away. If that was a sack, that would have been detrimental to him.
Get him in bounds.
Flat. Bush tackled in bounds. Final timeout used by Suspect. 6 seconds on the clock. Tyler Davis, how many plays does he realistically have?
He's got, I would say 1, because it's so far away. If he throws it quickly and it's out of bounds, he might have 2. But really, this is the last play of the game. You got to go 22 yards. Does he have a play for 22 yards? Right outside the red zone, you need a touchdown.
I want to see 1 route right now going anywhere near the end zone. All right, now there's 4. Fair enough. Well played. Cheers to you. For glory.
No,
for the title of the season. It's caught by McClure, but he's in bounds. That timeout comes up key. And Madden Elite will defend his title with a late defensive stand. He is the back-to-back Chargers Club champion.